As for Burkina Faso, it's been 8 years since we have been facing the most barbaric and violent form of colonialism, barbarism. We are imposed this modern form of slavery. We were taught one thing: a slave that cannot rebel does not deserve pity.
What happens when the West can't control an African leader? What they do is use another African leader, mostly the one they literally purchase, against the one they hate. They feed the purchased leader to blame the one they can't buy. This way, they want to show the world that the leader who didn't bow down to the West was not good for Africa by putting false blame. But no one can hide reality. After Ghana's president blamed Burkina Faso for terrorism, the leader of the state showed evidence of its innocence and told the world what reality is. But why did Ghana's president sell himself to the West? Let's find out. During the U.S.-African Leaders Summit, Ghana's president, Nana Akufo-Addo, asserted that Burkina Faso's military administration had allied with Russian mercenaries from the Wagner group. Akufo-Addo said these mercenaries were enlisted to counter insurgency within Burkina Faso's borders. The gravity of the situation further escalated when he claimed that, in return for their services, a portion of Burkina Faso's southern territory had been allocated to Russia. These weighty allegations became the epicenter of diplomatic tension between Burkina Faso and Ghana, leading to a strong denial from Burkina Faso's military leader, Ibrahim Traore. Upon facing these accusations, Ibrahim Traore, Burkina Faso's military leader, delivered a resolute denial during a recent interview. He refuted the claims and emphasized their lack of foundation, portraying them as untrue. Traore's unwavering dedication to safeguarding Burkina Faso's reputation against what he deems groundless accusations is evident in his firm response. And what about the international community? What do they have to say about it? The international community closely monitors the unfolding situation between Ghana and Burkina Faso. The allegations of an association with Russian mercenaries have sparked widespread concern and speculation. Various nations and global organizations have expressed interest in the matter, calling for a thorough investigation to ascertain the truth behind the claims. Traore's vehement denial has added complexity to the situation, heightening the conspiracy surrounding the issue. Ghana's president, Akufo-Addo, has not only made serious allegations against Burkina Faso, but has also presented what he claims to be evidence supporting the accusations. While the specific details of the evidence have not been disclosed to the public, President Akufo-Addo has hinted at the involvement of intelligence reports and testimonies pointing to a connection between Burkina Faso and Russian mercenaries. The nature and credibility of this evidence have come under scrutiny, with critics questioning whether it provides a solid basis for the allegations. The international community awaits further clarification and a more detailed presentation of the evidence to assess its validity and relevance to the accusations against Burkina Faso. How has Russia reacted to all this? Here's a reminder to please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos on Black culture, history, civilization, and identity. Let's continue now. The allegations of Burkina Faso's association with Russian mercenaries have inevitably drawn Russia into the diplomatic spotlight. Russia has categorically denied any involvement in the situation, distancing itself from the accusations made by Ghana's president. The Russian government has issued an official statement expressing its surprise and disappointment at the allegations, describing them as baseless and lacking any factual foundation. Russia has called for a fair and impartial investigation, emphasizing the importance of relying on concrete evidence before making conclusions. The allegations against Burkina Faso and its military leader, Ibrahim Traore, have reverberated beyond the borders of Ghana, affecting the country's relations with other African nations. Some neighboring countries have expressed concern over the allegations, calling for a peaceful resolution and a thorough investigation to determine the truth. The situation has also led to a cautious approach from other African nations in their dealings with Burkina Faso. Diplomatic ties may be strained as countries await the outcome of the investigations before making any firm commitments or taking a definitive stance on the matter. The allegations against Burkina Faso and Ghana have significantly impacted the political landscape. President Akufo-Addo's decision to publicly accuse Burkina Faso of involvement with Russian mercenaries has sparked debates and discussions among the political elite and the general public. The president's supporters commend his boldness in addressing national security, while critics question the timing and motive behind the accusations. The internal political discourse has become polarized, with various factions expressing divergent views on the credibility of the allegations and the necessity of a thorough investigation. In response to the allegations, Burkina Faso has taken proactive steps to address the situation and mitigate potential damage to its reputation. Apart from Ibrahim Traore's public denial, Burkina Faso has expressed its willingness to cooperate fully with any international investigation that may be initiated. Additionally, the government of Burkina Faso has invited representatives from Ghana and other concerned nations to engage in diplomatic talks to resolve the issue. This diplomatic approach emphasizes Burkina Faso's commitment to addressing the allegations through dialogue and cooperation rather than allowing tensions to escalate further. The allegations of Burkina Faso's association with Russian mercenaries carry significant implications for regional security in West Africa. The situation has heightened concerns among neighboring countries about the potential involvement of external actors in the region's internal affairs. The need for stability and security in West Africa is crucial, and the allegations could prompt regional organizations and coalitions to reassess their security strategies and cooperation mechanisms. The outcome of the investigations and the subsequent diplomatic resolutions will likely shape regional security dynamics in the foreseeable future. What role has the media played? Media coverage has played a pivotal role in shaping public perception of the allegations against Burkina Faso. The extensive reporting and analysis by local and international media have disseminated information and perspectives. Public opinion has been influenced by the tone and framing of news stories, with some outlets emphasizing the need for a thorough investigation and others speculating on the potential geopolitical implications of the allegations. The media's role in shaping public discourse underscores the significance of responsible reporting in times of diplomatic tension and international scrutiny. But what allegations were made by Ghana's president regarding Burkina Faso's involvement with Russian mercenaries that triggered Burkina Faso? During the U.S. African Leaders Summit, Ghana's president, Nana Akufo-Addo, asserted that Burkina Faso's military administration had engaged Russian mercenaries from the Wagner Group. According to his claims, these mercenaries were enlisted to aid in combating insurgency within Burkina Faso's borders. Akufo-Addo went further to allege that, as compensation for their services, a portion of Burkina Faso's southern territory had been allocated to Russia. These specific claims formed the basis of the diplomatic tension between Burkina Faso and Ghana, leading to a strong denial from Burkina Faso's military leader, Ibrahim Traore. Burkina Faso's military leader, Ibrahim Traore, has vehemently rejected the allegations leveled by Ghana's president. Traore, in a press conference, categorically denied any involvement with Russian mercenaries from the Wagner Group. He challenged the credibility of the evidence presented by Ghana, emphasizing that Burkina Faso remains committed to handling its internal security matters without relying on external military support. Additionally, Traore raised questions about the timing and motive behind President Akufo-Addo's accusations. He suggested that the allegations might be politically motivated to tarnish Burkina Faso's international image. The counter-arguments by Burkina Faso highlight the complexities of the diplomatic dispute and the differing perspectives on the nature of their relationship with Russia. Did Wagner Group say anything about the accusations? The alleged Russian mercenary organization implicated in the accusations, the Wagner Group, has also stated in response to the claims made by Ghana's president. The group categorically denied involvement in Burkina Faso's internal affairs, stating that they have not been contracted or engaged by the Burkina Faso military administration. The Wagner Group expressed surprise at being dragged into the diplomatic dispute, asserting that they operate within the bounds of international law and do not engage in activities that violate the sovereignty of nations. This denial adds another layer of complexity to the situation. as it raises questions about the integrity of the evidence presented by Ghana and the accuracy of the allegations against Burkina Faso and the Wagner Group. All the evidence was checked, and the statement proves that the Wagner Group did nothing. This signals that Ghana's president is only blaming Burkina Faso. But why would he be doing it? We will talk about that by the end of the video, so stick to the end. First, we need to address a few more things to create a better understanding. So how have other African nations responded to the allegations? And what role do regional alliances play in shaping their positions? The allegations against Burkina Faso have prompted varied responses from other African nations, reflecting the regional alliances and diplomatic considerations. Some countries have expressed solidarity with Ghana, emphasizing the need for a thorough investigation to ascertain the truth. These nations argue that any external interference in the internal affairs of a sovereign state should be thoroughly examined to preserve regional stability. Conversely, other African nations have taken a more cautious approach, refraining from making hasty judgments and calling for a diplomatic resolution. Regional alliances, formed through